The Lost Files Trilogy. In case you didn't know, and you've been under a rock, I got 3 EPs dropping July 4th, which I'm rebranding Independence Day for independent artists. These 3 EPs each have their own personality, their own soul, their own identity, but they're all packed full of some of the realest shit you're ever gonna hear. Some of the rawest, dopest, uncut, straight off the branch, or straight off the tree, I should say, of Thug Life. Multiple branches, just doing what we do. And a lot of it is some solo joints for me, people have never heard before. A lot of it is collaborations. One of the dopest on there is Bow Down featuring my brother Kastro. So Edie actually brought me into the circle. He heard my first album through my eyes, and me and my brother had recorded in the closet in our apartment, and that's how I ended up inside of that circle. Me and Castro started recording a lot of music and got close. Once he decided to stop recording with the group, he called me up and asked me and my brother should I have the studio, which we did. We was in East Point. Um, he wanted to get in and record, just hash his way through becoming a solo artist, but he wanted me to help him out. He complimented me, said I was dope at being a solo artist. They heard a lot of people knew that I was good at writing. Told him, of course, doors were open. I knew my brother had no problem with that because of the entire group. Castro was who we wanted to work with the most. So got in the studio, 3 or 4 years, we did a lot of recording. And that's why I have a lot of songs you're hearing recently featuring Castro that's coming out or coming out. Some of them, because when he decided he wasn't gonna do music anymore, he told me just he's gonna put that shit out, Q. Whatever you got, put it out. He told my brother the same thing. So I had a couple of dope joints with Bow Down. Was the joint he had another version of as well, featuring Tater Boy and Chad Crazy. Shout out to the homie Chad. Tater Boy is Castro and Pac's other cousin from North Carolina. Um, so we did a version. He heard he was a dance dope as hell. I just sat on it for years. Had a Pac hook on there as far as the sample, and people never really even heard the song. But it's one of my favorite songs to listen to, and I'm glad that the world's finally going to get a chance to hear it. The only way you're going to hear it is if you're streaming the Lost Files when they drop July 4th, Independence Day. Make sure you're doing that. See you.